Do you think that's a real thing, like a professional tournament of rock, paper, scissors?
Right, okay, let's not do that.
Anyway,
Here we go.
Puka, take us off.
Hello and welcome to the SlapDuck podcast. My name is Lucas Shin. With me, as always, is
George Gessie, also known as the guitar technician from space.
and
Salih Iqbal, a.k.a. the one weapon from Soul Eater that no one actually used. So I'm just kind of there.
Yeah,
So-
can vouch.
I've never played Soul Eater.
It's not a game.
It's not
Is it
a
like
game, it's
Soul
an
Blade?
anime.
No, it's an anime.
It's
Oh!
called Excalibur.
Then I really don't know.
Excalibur! Excalibur!
You can find us on any good podcast service, including iTunes. If you like this, please go rate and subscribe because it really helps us out. Also, on Radio Haver every Tuesday, 6 p.m. GMT.
Gumped.
Yep.
That's all the shit we need to say.
That's the one.
That's it.
Yep,
That's us done.
that's the big one.
Cool.
Right.
Want to kick this off, George?
Well, you're the one talking right now.
Give him
Didn't
the
think
torch.
about that, did you?
No, I did not.
No.
Give him
No.
the flashlight.
I shouldn't have won rock, paper, scissors, should I?
No.
All right, Studio Ghibli?
Studio Ghibli.
Ghibli.
It's Ghibli.
Right.
Studio Goebbels.
Oh,
Fuck me.
right. So that wasn't rehearsed, right? So, like, before we decided to start recording, like, we did that bit, and we were like, it just naturally, it flowed like a maniac. It was amazing. And
Yeah.
then Sully was like, I've got a joke after that. And we didn't know what it was. But
He said-
now we all know what it was.
Yeah, he said, please redo that on the podcast.
Please
I'm going to
redo-
throw a joke in there to make this work. Fucking
Wasn't
hell,
like
mate.
much.
Like it wasn't working before. Right.
But I wanted that
So-
genuine reaction.
So basically,
Yeah.
Netflix are amazing now. Like probably the best streaming service on the planet.
I
for me.
shan't cancel
Or-
mine anymore.
Yes.
Forever except for America.
For everywhere except for America.
But they have Naruto in America. So.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Oh!
So when I was in the US, and Canada, I just fucking downloaded a whole bunch of episodes so I could watch
That's
it.
bullshit.
Yeah. I know.
Oh, that's upset me a lot.
Well, somewhere else has probably got it over here.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's Crunchyroll.
It's Crunchyroll.
Yeah, but
No,
no,
I
one
get that.
No one wants to use Crunchyroll.
Because Crunchyroll you can't download.
Give
the
me
fucking anime.
offline.
Offline, boys. But
Okay.
anyway,
The anime boys strike again. All right. So just a bit of context. Studio Ghibli.
Studio Ghibli.
Cool. They're widely known as the Japanese Disney.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
Well, that's like the layman's kind of description of them.
Ooh, yeah. okay,
let's
yeah.
take
All right.
away the
Without the racist
the
shit, yes.
monopoly, and I mean,
And the
they
monopoly.
probably are a bit racist.
I mean,
Oh, we can't be saying that now.
They are.
What? It's slanderous.
It's not slander.
I don't want to bring up race while we're about to talk about something beautiful. All right.
All right. So,
Do they address race in any of the movies?
No.
okay. So Netflix is
When I buy
bringing
them, they will.
pretty much has signed a deal so they can bring all of their entire catalog of movies
Essentially.
to Netflix in every single region except for North America and Japan.
Peak.
Wrecked.
So
Sorry.
they've essentially like got a weird rollout deal. So you'll get like a chunk every month for 3 months.
Oh,
Yes.
that's okay. Well,
Okay.
But I'm happy because the first month includes my favorite Ghibli film.
Okay, so I've got actually the list here for like each month. So starting February 1st, in the first month, it's
it's my
Castle in the Sky, My Neighbor Totoro.
Yes.
Is that right?
My Neighbor Totoro.
Fuck you. Kiki's Delivery Service.
You love that.
Only Yesterday. Okay. Porco Rosso.
Yes!
boys!
Yes!
Yes!
I've not watched it,
Ocean.
but it's but
Right.
shout out to cinemaparadiso.co.uk that sends you DVDs. It's on my next batch of DVDs to come out to me.
Okay. That's okay then. That was a really real guess.
Yeah, no, you look hurt.
Have you seen it?
Cinema
No.
Paradiso.
I mean, I will.
Paradiso.
In
Sponsor
February.
us. Sorry for interrupting you.
It's okay. I will watch it in February. And then Ocean Waves and Tales from Earthsea.
Tales from Earthsea.
Okay, so that's the entire first month. Like, what I
That's
mean,
a lot of
other than
movies.
obvious George's reaction, Porco Rosso,
Rosso.
what would be the ones that you would recommend?
Kiki.
Kiki's Delivery Service.
Okay,
Porco Rosso, obviously. What was the first
My
couple?
Neighbor Totoro.
My Neighbor Totoro is really kind of sweet. It's quite nice.
Okay,
That's a nice intro for like young people.
Yeah.
because I'm just trying to think, like, watch, like, let's say like 3 per month to recommend, because there's a fair amount.
Let's have a look. All right.
So
So I haven't seen Castle in the Sky. I know people are going to fucking kill me for that, but I haven't seen it.
They're gasping like you gasp.
Porco Rosso, definitely. Tales from Earthsea you might like, because it's a bit more action-y.
Okay.
It's nice. And Kiki's Delivery Service, because it's sweet as fuck.
Kiki's so sweet. I watched a stage production of Kiki as well.
Oh my fucking God.
It was
Let's have.
amazing.
Let's have
Cool.
it. Can I have it? Can I have it?
Have what?
Kiki's Delivery Service.
You can buy it if you want.
I mean, it's coming on Netflix in a couple of days.
No, it's free then, isn't it?
Well, subscription.
I love that.
Okay, so March 1st, the ones that are coming on
Love
to it
marching.
here are, I'm going to fucking butcher this name.
Go on.
No.
Do it.
Let me do it.
Do it.
Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind.
That was pretty close, actually.
Really?
Yeah, Nausicaa.
Fuck me, yeah. Princess Mononoke,
Beautiful.
My Neighbors, the Yamadas.
Yep.
Spirited Away.
Yes.
The Cat Returns.
I know. Mine
Ariety.
was that.
Ariety, boy.
All right.
Ariety? Variety?
Okay, it's spelled Arietty.
Ariety.
Fuck you. And then
You've said that twice
No,
in the
I'm
same
sorry.
way.
And then the tale of the Princess Kaguya.
Kaguya.
Kaguya?
Kaguya.
Fair enough. All right. Other than probably Princess Mononoke and Spirited Away, what would you recommend out of that
Let me see again.
little list?
The cat returns. I think they're showing at the Prince Charles Cinema in April.
Oh, sweet.
So,
So anyone in London,
I'm.
there you go.
Hey,
Absolute. Oh, do you want to go?
if you're gonna go watch that, this is planning way too far in the future.
Mhm.
But at me, because I'm definitely gonna go watch it,
Oh,
and then we can be a SlapDuck movie club,
Now,
and no one's gonna turn up.
if we talk about that for real in the future,
Mm.
that would be fucking badass.
I would love that.
Bad ass.
SlapDuck movie
When is
club.
it? When are they showing it?
April the 18th,
Ooh.
a Sunday. Oh
I'm
no,
around.
Saturday.
That's close to my birthday.
And I'm around. So we'll have to talk about that off air.
Yeah.
Hot.
Definitely Nausicaa, Valley of the Wind.
Okay.
That is I think that was Miyazaki's manga, like first manga he ever made.
Oh, shit.
baby.
Fucking awesome film. Mononoke, definitely. I really want to watch My Neighbors, the Yamadas, because it's like the style's different to all the other ones. It's a bit more cute.
Oh, all right.
I mean, I say cute, not like chibi, but like it's just a different style. It's a
Slightly-
noticeably different. It's like, oh, that's not like the same face syndrome that they've been having for a while.
Okay.
It's good. It's interesting.
Cool.
Kaguya is animated very well.
All right.
It's very cool.
Last month, April 1st, these ones are dropping. Pompoko,
Yes.
All right.
Yes, mate.
Whisper of the Heart, Howl's Moving Castle,
Yes.
Ponyo on the Cliff by the Sea.
Ponyo,
I've actually seen Ponyo. It's one of the few
Very
ones that's
sweet.
yeah.
Ponyo.
From Up on Poppy Hill.
Yep.
That's fucking
That's a good one.
gonna make you cry.
All right. The Wind Rises.
That will definitely make you cry.
And then the last one, When Marine Was There.
When Marnie was
When
here.
Marnie was here. That's
Was there.
Was it there?
Marnie, yeah.
was here.
When Marnie was there, it literally says there.
Maybe
So-
I
they,
did it wrong.
maybe
Yeah.
they changed it.
When Marnie was here.
That's a fairly recent movie.
That's really recent. I think that was when Miyazaki retired, actually.
That's-
It
Was
film
that the
after his
last one that they
retirement.
hand animated?
The last one they hand animated. Well, they hand animated all of them.
Yeah, no. So didn't they say that they're finally going to move away from hand
I
animation?
think they're doing one more.
I don't
Okay.
know. I don't
Because I remember reading about like they're like one of the last holdouts, and they're finally going to move away,
But what do you mean move away from hand animation?
like drawing hand animation rather than like using flash-based animation.
Well, you have to use your hands for every kind of animation.
All right, like pencil, paper, draw it frame by
so
frame.
you're talking 2D.
What? Huh?
Why are you saying Grave of the Fireflies on there?
Because
Oh.
that's probably not a Miyazaki film.
So they're
That's a
only doing the
Takahata
Miyazaki
film.
ones?
I think so.
Because I'm like, I prefer the Takahata ones.
What
'Cause they're
the
like-
fuck did he just say?
No, like because I like that they're so
no, they're real. They're really
and
real.
like will fucking make you sad.
Grave of the Fireflies fucked me up.
Really?
It was
Yeah,
very
I
sad.
watched it. I watched it recently, and I was like, oh my god,
All right. That sounds like the perfect
I
one to
want-
meet up and
I want
watch.
Really good.
I want to like give my brother a hug.
Okay.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So there's a couple more details on this specific deal that will be actually quite interesting from you guys' perspective.
Love deals.
Okay, I'm just going to read out the copy here. Well, we're reading from IGN's article, if anyone just to
Stocks.
IGN,
because they need the press apparently.
International Gaming Network.
I prefer G4.
As part of the landmark deal, Netflix will provide subtitles in 28 languages for the catalogue of films
Boo.
and dub them into 20 languages.
Boo.
Wow. Wait, is this like Netflix's own dub, or are they using the dubs they've already done?
That's what I'm worried about.
No.
You right there, mate?
You're right, dude.
I don't want Netflix to do the subtitles. Apparently, they ruin subtitles.
They did for Evangelion,
Yeah.
but
Well, yeah, they changed them a little bit around. I mean,
they changed. It was like a key moment. In
was there a key?
Evangelion.
I mean, I didn't rewatch Evangelion. I've seen it.
Basically,
the original.
in the original Evangelion, there was a scene where like I can't remember the character's name, so forgive me. But one of them is basically an obvious like same-sex kind of relationship thing.
Okay.
It's like I love you, not in a platonic way. I love you, you know.
Yeah.
But in the Netflix version, they kind of mask it. I've been like, oh, we're like platonic mates.
Right.
Fuck yeah! It's like, no, we're not.
Oh, fair enough.
We love each other, and everybody got a bit upset about that. But
Okay.
apparently, besides that, it's fine.
That sort of thing. Like, for the most part, it might be just completely fine, Sally.
But
the dubs is the interesting part.
the dub won't matter to me anyway because
don't watch dub.
I don't watch it in dub.
See, I don't mind either way. I'm not a diehard.
Because I'm not a bitch, right?
I'm not a basic.
I'm a little
dub
basic bitch,
bitch.
apparently.
I'm not a little
dub
bitch
You're
that
a little
can't
dub boy.
read.
Hey,
No, I love reading.
Hey,
but it's an
George,
animation.
George,
so fucking
you
hell,
be
who
someone
cares?
who likes dubs,
Right. Oh shit.
and I'll
okay.
be someone who's a real person and only watches subs.
Assholes.
All right. Okay.
Oh god, here we go.
All right. Can someone count it down?
I'm gonna eat my donut while you guys are doing this.
Can we count it down?
3, 2,
Two,
1.
one.
Fuck yous.
Also, have you watched the Full Metal Alchemist?
Yeah, man, it was really good. Vic
Yeah.
Mignogna's voice was really like, he plays Edward Elric. He was really, really good. Vic.
No, I
Vic?
don't.
No?
No, wait. As in,
What?
how did you watch it?
I watched it in English, like English
Wait,
dub.
what?
Yeah, because there's no other way to watch it because I can't read a tiny.
Can you not read?
I mean,
Can you not? Can you not like?
okay, wait.
So
wait,
did
let
you
me-
go to school?
Let me finish. Right. So
Do you know words?
I know. No.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Go
No.
on.
I know words.
Yeah.
The reason why I watch in dub
Yes.
is because when you read when the subtitles at the bottom,
Yeah.
you have to focus on the subtitles.
But like
You're
the
not really
meanings of
looking
the
at
words,
the screen.
like it's not the same language. The words change.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
The words change, George. They're different words.
The words change.
They're different
George.
words, George. They're different words.
Wake up!
Ah!
I can't wake up! I'm finished my donut now.
I
Fuck
really
yous.
didn't know where to go there.
No, I know. Weird dream sequence. Nah,
So-
but I don't like fucking hell.
I don't care.
Sorry, I've got a mouthful of donut at the moment.
Keep
Just to
tripping up
swallow
my
first.
words. I think personally, I've always watched things in sub,
Yeah.
just because it's the
'cause you are a
true
sub.
experience. It's the true experience to watch anime. I feel because it's recorded in. I mean, if I was going to watch a French film, I'd watch it with subtitles because it's meant to be in French, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's regardless.
Sorry.
All right, squeaky boy.
Okay, so the way that I've always kind of tackled these things, if it's live action, I'm not watching it dubbed. Like, just flat out, I don't want to watch it dubbed. Like, the fact that the lip sync is out fucks up for me more than anything. So
Yeah.
I'd rather just read it, enjoy it, kind of get the emotions that were intended from
Yeah.
the actual actors on the scene that were directed. Great. When it comes to animation, I'm a little bit less kind of diehard about that.
Right.
I don't mind if the English dub has been directed well, they got good voice actors in.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me not kind of reading the subs. I'd rather just kind of sit back and chill, watch it. Like something like Cowboy Bebop's fucking
dub is very good.
The dub's incredible.
Yeah.
The dub is absolutely incredible. And like if
I
you're gonna
can't
watch
fault
it,
that. Yeah. You're absolutely right.
I remember watching Ponyo and I watched that dubbed.
Mhm.
And I enjoyed it. I think they had some like actual Hollywood talent doing it.
Yeah.
The accent was really good. It synced up well. They actually put some effort into it. I'm happy with that.
For the record, I think dub is really good. Like, if you've ever seen Full Metal Alchemist, like I know we joked about
Yeah,
that.
no, yeah.
Full Metal Alchemist dub is really fucking good. Same with like Death Note's dub. I
Death
think.
Note subs.
Death Note's
really
dub.
good.
I watched Death Note.
Yeah,
dub.
that's a
It was
really
great.
good dub. Like, and like growing up as a anime boy, I loved the dub for Dragon Ball Z. Like,
Oh yeah. Well,
Sean Schemmel being Goku and stuff is the only Goku I've ever known.
that's like an anime that you should watch in dub.
You should.
Because Goku's voice in
Insane.
Japanese isn't.
But this is
To
my argument.
our ears, the Japanese voice doesn't sound right.
Yeah,
'Cause
because you're
very
looking at this
high.
giant man. It's like,
Really?
Kame! It's like really up here.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
Jesus.
the more I've like, I watched Dragon Ball Super with my brother.
Yeah.
The more I watched it, I was like, no, I can get behind it. It's supposed to be like a pure spirit, child's heart kind of character. So it makes sense for his voice to be.
Be a bit higher. Yeah, I think that's what it is for me. I find it sometimes a bit high. Like, I guess the way that they use the tones of specific Japanese voices when like it's in the anime and in Japan makes sense because that's what they're used to.
Yes.
From our point of view, those specific voices don't always feel right just from our ear and the kind of way we interpret that and way we see or get that tone.
Yeah.
So I don't really mind watching the dub just purely because it if it's done right, we're still getting the same emotions from it.
Yeah.
We're just getting the ones that it's part of the localization. You're localizing those emotions so that people
I agree.
Understand them.
I feel like that at the end of the day, that is what matters.
Yeah. I will say
when it comes to sub, it's like I've seen so many comparison videos of like Luffy from One Piece, like screaming about something that was really emotional. And in the Japanese, it's like, oh, fuck, I felt that.
Yeah.
And then in the English, I'm like, oh, that was a bit lackluster.
Yeah. I
That's
think it's
why
all about the
I
directing.
always kind of stick to, because the Japanese way is how they are portraying it. The source materials in Japanese.
Yeah.
This is how they want to show it.
Completely.
That's how I'm going to see it. And yeah, I'm reading words, but you really get in the voice.
Exactly. Like, which I don't. You get the tone of the words.
Yeah.
It's been like you get in that as reading it, which is great.
What did Bong Joon-ho say? Is that
Oh,
his name?
it's what is it? Something like an inch high fence.
Yeah.
Like, if you can go over the inch high fence, there's a world of movies out there.
Yeah.
Just
It's like dead on.
Yeah.
Like any of his movies that I've watched subbed. I don't.
Unless it was in English.
Yeah, but even something like Snowpiercer, like there's moments where
Yeah.
it's in Korean.
Yeah.
It's like the small moments where there's fucking don't shoot the dub.
Yeah.
Don't do it. It's like also part of that movie. Like one of the tools in the movie actually real time translates. It's actually a really cool idea for it. Yeah, it's fantastic. And like, I was gonna bring the point up earlier. From recently working on some rather shitty dubs of content.
Oh shit!
I'm not
Woof.
saying what, but
Yeah.
I don't.
it was
Rough.
you can fuck it up bad, especially when either the actors or the people like directing the actors don't care. You can really feel that they don't care.
Wow.
Do you know what my issue is? I don't trust Netflix to do it well.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I know
Do you know
what mean.
why? Because I've not finished The Witcher. I'm still a few episodes off.
Okay.
But I'm using The Witcher as an example because they spent so much fucking money on that show.
Yeah.
The effects don't look great.
Effects are a completely different ballpark.
But it's like Netflix would know they have all this money.
Also, they don't look bad. Like the dragon looked shit, but
I don't think I've seen a dragon yet, so thank you for that.
Oh.
I'm on the episode.
you said you're only a couple
No,
off.
I'm on the episode where he's going to go see the dragon. It's fine because
You're not a couple off.
They
then.
fucking ruin it in the. Yes, I am. That's
you?
episode 6.
Oh,
There's
shit.
8.
That's episode 6?
Yeah.
I felt way early on in the
Yeah, it
season.
felt
yeah.
very earlier on.
And so,
Damn.
well, Netflix always ruin the fucking episode in the descriptive anyway.
Yeah, they do.
That is annoying. I wish they stopped doing that. Or in the thumbnails.
But
Fucking hell.
but like when it's something that like that might take you out of the show. So like do you guys remember the little fucking insect bastard in it that's hunting down the really hot girl? I don't want to say her name in case it ruins it.
Really hot girl.
The
Oh no, but Yennefer.
yeah.
You can say Yennefer.
Yeah,
Jesus,
it's when the
main
little
character.
bugs hunting her down. That looks terrible.
I don't.
No, I didn't think it looked bad at all. It
I
looked
thought
pretty good.
I thought it looked really bad.
No, it looked
Oh.
absolutely fine to me.
I thought that one was okay.
Yeah.
To me, it looked.
The only one that I would have been like is like the Sylvan at the beginning.
Oh, the
elf?
opening fight.
No.
Because the opening fight was fine to me. Like it obviously looked like CG, but it's a big fucking monster. It's always going to look CG.
Fuck, I can't remember what the opening
Like the
fight
Striga looked good.
was. Striga was fucking awesome.
Striga
It was
was,
the best episode ever. That was awesome.
and that was just basically a short story lifted.
Love
Yeah,
that he
It's
fucking-
fantastic.
They all are.
Yeah, because I think the Striga is from one of the games as well.
Yeah.
Striga. Yeah.
It's really bloody
I love that
good.
he fucking nuts it with silver nuts.
Oh yeah, the knuckles are cool.
But yeah, anyway.
Always got the chain.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Anyway, let's go back to...
What a great show.
Yeah.
Let's talk about The Witcher.
Yeah, no, but let's go back.
So
But yeah, I just don't trust Netflix.
No, I completely trust them. Like at this point, most of the stuff they do is pretty great. Like visually, I've never really had a problem. It might not be Hollywood standard, but it's still pretty fucking good. And you still got to remember, it's TV.
Yeah.
Unless it has like Game of Thrones budget, it's always going to have to cut corners because it's on a TV budget.
That's the kind of sad part about Game of Thrones is that they had like an infinite budget.
Yeah.
That everything looked sick as fuck.
Everything looks sick as fuck. And then
you look at second place and you're like, oh,
it's not as good as Game of Thrones.
First place was like
maybe that's why.
platinum level.
But even Game of Thrones had their issues.
Oh yeah, in that last season.
In that last season, I'm not saying story-wise, like there's a scene where like they're flying the fucking dragons, and it does look quite rough.
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, we'll show you after.
Okay.
Goblet of Fire Dragon looks better than...
Goblet of Fire Dragon looks sick as fuck.
But also, that's a movie with a movie's budget, and that dragon is in 3 minutes.
Also, Christopher Columbus.
But that's the sort of thing, like, you get a big monster like that. In a TV show, they tend to stick around for longer because the episodes surrounding them.
Yeah, of course.
So you're stretching an even smaller budget way longer.
Yeah.
Like, for me, like, so long as it's serviceable and it doesn't detract from what's going on, I'm happy. It doesn't need to be like AAA. It can be AA.
I just don't know how much I trust the company that made that dog shit Death Note.
Yeah, that's terrible. And I think they're still working on the sequel to it.
Oh my god,
no!
But I will throw another thing out there.
Oh shit, man!
Netflix rarely ever actually make their own films.
Yeah,
it's always a production company that they give the budget to, and then they get the distribution rights to it.
Right.
So I would have to look it up and see who did Death Note. But even though it's a Netflix film, it's not Netflix.
If that was a
making
student
it.
film, I'll forgive it and say it's really good.
It's not.
But if it's not,
it's a big budget film. And also, one of my favorite actors is like one of the main characters in it, which is really annoying.
Is that Willem Dafoe?
No, was it his name Lakeith Stanfield?
What's he in?
Oh.
He's from he's in Atlanta, the Donald Glover TV show. Yeah, and also Get Out.
Yeah.
If like. And Sorry to Bother You.
Yeah.
Although I fucking love him. I think he's absolutely fantastic.
He's good.
He's in Knives Out as well. Shout out. That's a great movie.
I need to see it still. I know.
When's the kid from the Blue Ranger from the Power Rangers movie going to be in more stuff? He was really good. He was the one good person in that movie.
Yeah, no one was good in that movie. Sorry, mate.
Let's not go that far.
Elizabeth
Bryan
Banks.
Cranston was pretty good.
He was a floating head.
He was a great head.
Still a good actor. Am I right?
It was.
Am I right?
It was.
Am I right?
The Megazord was a good actor.
It was in the VO booth. That was it. He got paid so much money for a day in the VO
The
booth.
Megazord was a great actor.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
All right. I think we're exhausted this. Sully, you got you want to talk about a game?
Oh, okay.
Your mobile.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, this.
Okay.
It's a mobile game, so don't get yourself too happy.
Okay. I'm going to get happy. Okay. Basically, yeah. Okay.
Fucking
I
hell.
don't know how to lead this. I'll lead with the game and I'll explain why I'm obsessed with this game. So I've got a new game. I think it's a pretty old game, but I've got it on my phone.
Right.
It's called Age of Conquest 4.
Cool.
IV. And basically, it's like it's a halfway between Civilization and like a RTS,
like Age of Empires.
Yeah, it's literally an in between for those. So it's turn based like Civ, but it's not as like strategic and resources. Like you don't have to look for
less managey.
Less managey. So the only stuff you need to really manage is there's 3 things: your army, your gold, and the happiness of your population.
All right.
And there's some other stuff like alliances, etc. I have been playing it non-stop today. Like,
Wait, just today?
Well, I got it yesterday.
Okay.
So all night yesterday and all day today, I have been playing this game. Literally, my train journey to work, which is like 40 minutes, it went by like nothing. It's like, yeah, okay, I'll do it. I'll invade Rome. It's fine. I'll go. And like for like a game that's free, you can buy the maps, but I only would download the free ones. So I was like, oh, I've only got like 4 maps. But I didn't realize within the maps, there were variations of the map.
Okay.
So like you'll be set in different scenarios. So I downloaded the medieval Europe map, being like, okay, so there'll be a couple of big nations. But within that, it has different scenarios going all the way from super early medieval Europe all the way to like an assumed World War III. So current day map.
Holy shit.
And like everything's in the right geographical place. It's fucking awesome.
Okay.
I'm playing that non-stop.
I like how excited he's getting.
Yeah, he's so excited for this.
Very, yeah.
I'm more excited for this than I've seen for anything.
So, dear developers of that game, please be my friend. Like,
okay.
I'm going to send this to them. But the reason I've gotten really into that is because I've gotten super in, like, the past few days, because I like watching stuff at work to like help me go by.
Sure.
And I ran out of stuff that I usually watch. So I got suggested a video by a YouTuber called Hello Future Me, who does a lot of stuff about writing, which I like, and on world building.
Oh, cool.
So he like talks about world building for like writing stuff as well. And I've had some interest in writing fantasy stuff anyway. But essentially I've gotten really into doing world building stuff now.
Okay.
So like he talks about like how you write religions in a world, how you write empires, and he breaks it down like, how do empires work? How do empires rise? How do they fall? And he does like an hour-long video. Well, 3 20-minute videos.
Sure. Yeah.
And then, so I kind of now want to go off because he recommended this website called World Anvil, where you can basically design your own world.
Yeah.
So for someone who's like, for R&D, who is a, what do they call it? A dungeon master?
Dungeon master, yeah.
It would be awesome for him
Yeah.
to do. So he can go off and plan all of his dungeons and shit.
Yeah.
And it's also led me on to, when I was a kid, I always had this idea of, I can make my own language or some shit.
Yeah.
But through that, I've learned you actually can. Because I'm a big fan of Tolkien as well. And obviously he made 3 entire languages.
Legend.
And also this guy's really into Tolkien. And like
He is.
So he's like,
sorry, Josh.
Don't be a
so
dick.
he's got all these videos on like the history of Lord of the Rings stuff, which is very sprawling. Not Lord of the Rings, but
Middle Earth.
Middle Earth.
Tolkien
And even
verse or whatever.
Middle Earth.
Middle Earth.
Sure.
The third age. Second age.
Middle Earth. Is that Middle Earth like?
Watch your foot right now.
Middle Earth, is that like?
Watch
Birmingham?
it. Watch it.
I'll leave this one go.
He was from Birmingham, yes.
He was from
You can go on the J.R. Tolkien tour. You can go on a walk around Birmingham to where J.R. Tolkien used to hang out.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's like call it Middle Earth. It's like the middle of
The
Country.
whole Earth.
Whole Earth. It all depends on what atlas you look at.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, continue.
So I have a new project I'm going to do this year. I'm going to fucking make my own language.
All right.
I'm going to go fucking deep into it. Like, fucking...
It
won't take me a year. It'll take me years.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
going to do it.
So you've said it now on the podcast, which makes it official.
Maybe
so.
not this year, but it'll take a
Oh
long
no,
time.
you said this year.
Fine. In this year, I will get like the very base roots of it done.
We should be able to have a small conversation
Okay.
in your language on the final episode of this year.
Fucking hell. Fine. Let's do it.
It
Keep me accountable. Give me something to do.
Yeah, that's your
Right.
that's your final deadline.
All right.
It's like going to university, which I never did.
Didn't you?
No.
Oh, cool.
Dropped out.
Dropped out thrice.
Fucking
Twice and a half.
Kanye West over here.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Shit. There we go. Me and Kanye were the same person.
So you
Minus
also
the whole slavery thing.
Yeah.
you also mentioned that like
Woof.
you spent some money.
Oh, yeah. Not on this
some
game.
game?
Although I might spend money on this game.
All right.
So it was free, right?
It's free. Yeah.
So how much are you willing to spend on this game? Because if it's a game like, because I was thinking about this with, sorry to just derail.
No, it's fine. Go.
With like Street Fighter 5, I think I bought it for like £5 from like a CEX or something.
Oh shit.
Like when it first came out, something stupid.
Yeah.
So there was like no characters in it.
Mm.
And then recently they've announced like, oh, we're releasing the Champion Edition, which has all the characters and it's got like a new one coming in February.
Mhm.
And, you know, like all this cool shit that we're going to add to the game. 20 quid. And you're like,
Wow.
That's all right.
yeah, I'll buy that. So technically I've only spent like
25 quid.
25 quid on a full now full game.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't that like one of the biggest problems with Street Fighter 5 when it came out. It was like there was bare
like
bones.
6 characters.
It was like bare bones
Or
of
less than
everything, and then they were like slowly releasing characters that you could earn by playing or
Yeah.
purchase, but it was like earned by playing was like play like 1,000 hours and get
Yes, exactly that.
which is such a it's basically forcing you to buy
it's
it.
cockish.
Yeah,
Absolute shit.
which is just such
And it's
a
like, I love Street Fighter, don't get me
Yeah,
wrong.
but-
But
yeah
I'm not like, it's not my whole life.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
sorry, continue.
No.
You were saying.
I don't know. It's going to depend on how much I play this game. I mean, it's beautiful because I can play it offline. So
That's big for
that's
mobile
good.
games.
So like
shit.
my commute is almost, I have no service ever.
Mm.
So it's going to be sick. And I can do it whilst I'm listening to a book because it's not super taxing. So I can listen to a book whilst playing.
Perfect.
It's sick.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it depends how much. I don't know how much all the packs are for the maps and stuff.
So like, all right, for what you're getting out of it, if a map pack in this was a $5, does that sound good to you?
if it came with the same number of like
Oh,
sub scenarios as I've gotten in these free ones, yeah.
Okay,
probably.
cool.
I'd go up to a $5.
So that's the thing. Like you've essentially, it's the drug dealer kind
Yeah.
of scenario. It's like the first taste is free, and then you
Yeah.
kind of get you hooked on it and try and sell you more and more. It works in a game like this that you, by the sounds of it, get a fair amount free,
Yeah.
and then if you want more, just to build it out, support the developers, fucking A, go for it.
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds fine to me. I'm not normally a fan of like freemium,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but that sounds like they're doing it right.
Yeah. It's like it's not locked behind it. You don't need to get
There's
it.
no paywalls. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any of that like you do something now you got to wait half an hour?
No,
Or,
none of that.
okay, that is
You can just
the
keep
worst.
playing, and there's no ads. As
Cool.
far as I know, I've not been served an ad.
Nice.
Or maybe there's a little banner one, but
Wow.
other than that,
Banner ad.
fucking
No.
Get out of
Get
here.
out
like
of
a-
it.
like a no fuck. I can't. Think of it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so there was a game I spent way too much money on.
Yeah, this is what you mentioned earlier. What was it?
So there was, I think it was called like
Doki Doki literature.
Marvel. I wish. I bought that though.
Fuck me.
It was on sale. It was like £3.
Sure it was.
Fair. GG.
It was like Marvel like high school or something.
What?
It was like
All right, I'm going to check the place.
Yeah, please.
I don't know if it's in the Play Store. It might be in the App Store.
All right, we'll find it. Tell us. I'll find it.
So yeah, so basically it's a game where you manage like basically the maybe it's Avengers High School or something. So you manage all the Avengers, but it's not just the Avengers. It's they basically kept on expanding it to have every single fucking Marvel superhero in it. I'm talking fucking Moon Knight is in there.
Wow.
Taskmaster's in there. Kamala Khan, Ms. Marvel is in there. Spider-Pig was in there. Or Porky Pig,
Yeah.
whatever. Fucking Captain America. And like, obviously, your Avengers would level up as you did more things, and then they'd get their new costumes. But every so often, they do like, a special event. So when Spider-Man Homecoming came out,
Yeah.
they were like, let's do a Spider-Man event. And, you had to do a certain number of tasks to unlock certain characters. But sometimes it doesn't have enough time to unlock the characters. So I'd pay to get the characters.
Right.
I want to say I almost spent triple figures on this game.
What?
Wow.
I was like, listen, one time it might have been that was on Pokemon. I accidentally spent money. Because I was just trying to buy one gem and I accidentally clicked 10 and I kept on pressing it.
Oh, what? Sully.
Right.
Listen, I needed all the Pokemon in that, and this I needed all the superheroes. So I got Spider-Man. I wanted Venom, so I got Venom. I wanted Silk Spider, and I got Silk Spider. Okay, it was my dopamine hit because I was really depressed.
Oh, okay, fair.
So I got all of them. I spent way too much money, and then the game got too much for my old phone to run because I had an iPhone 5.
Oh.
So it would just break my phone.
Damn.
What is it called?
Okay, so I found it. Marvel Avengers Academy.
Yeah, that's it.
It's shut down at the end of 2018.
No!
So all that money you put into it no longer exists.
No!
That was the realest no I've ever heard.
Oh god,
However-
that feels so good telling you
However,
that.
has
In
taught me
your
some-
anger, you killed her.
However, that taught me something that I never spent any money on Yu-Gi-Oh, and I played Yu-Gi-Oh for fucking hundreds of hours.
Yeah, and then you lost your.
I lost all my saves twice. I get it.
He had every Egyptian god card in it. Such a mad deck.
I even
he
had-
spent thousands of
I
hours doing
even
this.
had the fucking I had all the sacred beasts as well.
Yeah, sorry. All right.
I had a mill deck that would win in 2 rounds.
He was so. All right. So essentially, he did all this and then
Fuck.
got his new phone. Forgot to back it up. Got
Well,
the new phone.
most
Fucked up.
most fucking games, it just backs up through the game center, but the game center wouldn't back up my save, and I don't know why.
Because it goes to Konami, not to
Fuck
that.
off, Konami, and
And it
your
literally comes
pachinko
up-
fucking machines.
It literally comes up every time you log in
Fuck
saying,
off.
would you like to back up your game? And he's obviously never, ever touched it. So, which was
Fuck.
great. And then he started doing it again. Got lots of the cards
I
back.
got basically everything back and more.
And then he had this, and then he did the same
I
thing.
maxed out Jaden. He goes up to like level 80. And then I maxed out Jaden Ubel.
All right, I've never gone past level 20 in that game, and he, destroyed.
Right, okay.
Fuck.
Everyone, this is the nerdiest shit I've
This
ever
is
heard in
so
my life.
bad.
And now they have Dark Side of the Dimension in there. And I'm like, oh, I'm so fucking tempted to go back. I get it all again. So I can get Dark Side of the Dimension Kaiba.
Oh god,
You guys all right over there?
I got my chest out.
You
so
guys
laughing.
doing well?
Fucking Konami.
This is the SlapDuck podcast.
Hey,
Dave.
fuck you! You talk about goddamn Lord of the Rings and Super Saiyan shit all the time.
This is not a contest, right?
no,
But if they
'Cause I
had
would win.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
I know.
themed pachinko machines, hit me up.
oh god,
I will never forget the Metal Gear Solid 3 debacle that was the pachinko machine, right?
oh
Did
shit!
anybody
yeah.
remember that?
Yeah.
So like this, right? Just picture the scene, right?
Mhm.
Picture the scene. I'm sat at home, just like playing games or whatever, and then I look on my phone, seeing my like in my suggested videos, this awesome it looks like a cinematic. It just says like reveal trailer, like MGS something.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, really? Click on it. The coolest cinematic I've ever seen for Metal Gear Solid 3. Like all the characters are like, they look stunning. I'm like, are they remastering this game?
Hmm.
What the fuck are they doing? And then like halfway or a quarter of the way through the trailer, I just see a slot machine. I'm like, what?
Pachinko.
Why?
yeah.
Oh my!
I remember everyone's reactions to
the
that.
seething rage I felt.
So why are pachinko machines a thing? Is it because of gambling laws in Japan?
Yeah, they're,
Yes, I
they're
know.
super lucrative in
Is what I
Japan.
heard.
Incredibly lucrative.
I don't really know what lucrative means.
They make
He's
a
only
lot
using
of
it-
money.
It's only using it because it's got his name in the word.
You got me.
Lucrative.
No, they make a shit ton of money for Konami, and like, see, this is the weird thing, and I've only found out after like all the Konami shitstorm happened when your man left Konami to do
Uncle
Death Stranding.
Hideo
Him,
Kojima.
yeah, the guy that loves to put his name in his own games everywhere.
Right, let's not.
Yeah,
not,
I mean,
let's-
that's for another
let's not-
conversation.
let's not shit
Allegedly
on him.
loves banging his boss's wives.
I mean,
Fair
that's
play.
why he was fired. Let's be real.
Allegedly.
His boss's wives. That is.
He's just,
that
he's
is
just banging
such
his
a
bosses.
move.
He's banging his bosses, and the wives got to like.
How ballsy
jealous
do you have
of
to be to do that and think, yeah, I can still work here?
I mean, he watched films as a kid and still does.
Fair enough.
What?
All right then, cool.
That justifies everything.
But all right. So off the back of him leaving and everyone getting like really annoyed at Konami, I found out that in Japan, the game section of Konami makes some fuck all money in comparison to their pachinko stuff and their health centers and their gyms and everything.
Health centers?
They're,
What?
like, Konami in Japan, at least the last time I looked into this, which was a couple of years ago, so it might change. Gaming is a very small part of what they do.
Wow.
Except gaming is the only thing we know that they do because it's all centered in Japan.
That makes sense.
So like they have like gyms and
health centers.
health centers and I think hotels and shit out there. Like essentially they have lots of lifestyle stuff out there and that's where they make the bulk of their money from. Also
Ah.
pachinko stuff. So gambling for
Pachinko.
them makes them way more money than any game that they release does.
I think that's what makes me so sad is that they've utilized one of their IPs, a beloved IP, from a game developer that they fired.
Yeah.
And stole work from. That's what's like, don't be a dick.
Yeah, their business practices on that front suck. And they've got a bunch of IPs that people mean, slightly older generations than us
Yeah.
absolutely adore, like Castlevania.
Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh! They have, yeah, our generation.
You know, it's Castlevania.
Alucard is just Dracula.
Oh yeah, Lord of Shadows was great. But it sucks, and a lot of those things aren't getting turned or getting used to make games that people are looking forward to because for them, it's not really worth their time. Like Duel Links, that's made them so much money.
Shit ton of money.
What is it? Something 40, 50, 60 million active players.
It's
It's huge.
It's so many. It's way more lucrative than their card game.
Yeah, lucrative.
Yep.
Lol.
I get mentioned a lot in this one. Yeah, so it's even like than the physical Yu-Gi-Oh, it's more lucrative than that.
Yeah.
Which is mad because it's all digital. You're not getting anything for it. Like Sully, if you forget to back up, you've lost everything.
I'll play it again.
Yeah,
he will play it.
On
He will play
at
again.
some point. I will.
He will.
He will. Well,
Do it
and
all again.
when that happens, you guys will be the first to hear about it.
Yeah, because he won't stop fucking talking about it.
Well, it says you and what's something that he doesn't stop talking
Fucking
Yeah, what don't I stop
sound or
talking
some
about?
shit.
about?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
sound.
yeah, get the fucking waves.
Oh,
and
yeah,
the-
all the way. Oh,
compress the sound.
let's.
and all
Oh,
that
can
shit.
you hear that? I can. All right.
I don't know.
Fuck you,
I don't understand his job.
Oh god, how long have you known me? You don't actually know what
It's
the fuck
like,
I do.
You get the things sound good and clean and
I'm
make
not
it
gonna
not
lie.
break.
For a very long time, I thought you were just an editor.
Yeah, most people I still work with still do.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, it's
now
all
I
high
know you're specifically a sound engineer.
Designer, fuck you.
Do you engineer?
Come on.
I did that on purpose.
Do you
I knew you were a sound
engineer the
designer.
design of the sound?
Oh,
What? What did you
Aren't
say?
we all just engineers of our own destiny?
Let's wrap this shit up.
That's the
That-
Red Bull talking, baby.
that was the greatest. And we're back.
What's just happened?
Thanks for
What
listening
do
to the
you mean?
SlapDuck podcast. Sorry, George, Luca. You can find us anywhere you can find good podcasts.
What have I missed?
Do you know
You
what?
said to wrap it up.
Oh,
Do you know-
what the fuck?
Do you know-
Alright, that's how we're doing it, are we?
Wait, do you know what happened then? It was really weird. Like, you know that we had like donuts before the podcast?
Yeah.
I think they literally just
hit.
kicked in.
Because like I looked
It's also
over,
the-
you
And
stopped. Sonny's hands shot up like the YMCA, and then he screamed down the microphone.
That's all we need a camera.
What is
Oh,
happening?
Fuck.
I'm really
Did I have a
tired.
stroke, or have you guys lost it?
Literally, I think it's that peanut butter. It's just gone
Yeah.
straight to my head.
Oh,
But I thought you said wrap it up.
Yeah, you did.
Were you being
I did.
serious?
A little bit, but wasn't
Yeah.
expecting this.
Oh, okay. But
Yeah,
anyway,
fuck it. Let's wrap it up.
Okay,
Fuck
so
it.
thank you for listening to the SlapDuck podcast. I've been Sally Iqbal. I've been joined by
George.
and
Hello, Luca.
Ativ.
Oh, he's a comedian.
and you can find us anywhere you can find good podcasts. Hey, leave a rating and review on iTunes and a comment on our YouTube. We have all our episodes on YouTube.
Also, iTunes is very much like Uber, so 5 stars or nothing, please.
And we'll give you 5 stars back.
All right, we don't need to beg for that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'll give you 5 stars
wow.
as well. High five.
It's basically like 4 stars or below. No one. It's exactly like Uber.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
5 stars or nothing. It sucks. Why do we live in a world like
And
this?
you can find us on Radio Haver at 6 p.m. GMT every Tuesday.
Woo! And that's it. That's the end. So one big thing
Mm.
that happened to me earlier this week
was
I listened to the SlapDuck podcast
Why?
on the tube.
Why would you do that to yourself?
Because it was the food episode, right?
Oh,
and I
fair
was
enough.
like, I was craving listening to it.
Nice.
And then I was on the tube and like some guy wanted to stand up and like leave. No, like he was sitting down and stood up to like get off the train. And it was the bit when I said, I want some chocolate cake, boys. That bit happened. And I couldn't stop laughing like to myself. And this guy was trying to move. So I just looked like I was giggling at this man trying to pass me. And I was like, what the fuck? This is so funny. Please go and watch that episode again. I got very passionate about chocolate cake.
Listen up, folks. Thank you. We're going to go fucking
Yeah.
play some pachinko machines.
Da-da-da-da. Castlevania and Death Note. Let's not watch Death Note.
Well, I mean,
watch the anime, read the manga, read the special 13th volume that no one else has read.
It's secret.
It's a secret volume. Everybody read it. Shut your mouth.
Ah.